Alright guys, and it's more noon. So, I've been up here a little bit already. I got some parts in, so on and so forth. So, we're going to go over shop update. And this one's actually going to post like immediately after I take it, because I forgot the last couple. So, blue bike is gone. That went home. Let's go around to here. Kevin Jones' bike is together. 2 steps hooked up to the toggle switch. Everything's rocking. 2-step works. It's ready to go to the track. I'm testing tomorrow. That is why I'm doing this early, because I won't be at the shop tomorrow. Old Selfish here is getting the quick shifter taken off and a few other little things. The silver bike. I had a suspicion that it might be engine smoke. It is not engine smoke. I still have another suspicion, but we're going to address the whole oiling system one more time and see what the hell. Otherwise, it's going home and I will just not charge the customer. I've done a lot of work, but it is what it is. At this point, I cannot correct his issue. I don't know what the issue is, because we've thrown everything, including the kitchen sink, for ideas and solutions we've used in the past for turbo oiling at it, and we just can't solve it. All right. This white Busa I started tinkering with. I think this thing's out of time. I'm almost positive this motor's out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and probably roll that off the lift here in a minute and put that up there and pop a valve cover and see if it's out of time. If that's the case, I'll address it, because there's an awful weird noise coming from the timing chain. Even on the starter, I've only gotten it to start once, and even then it wouldn't take throttle. Ham's motor is a short block again. It is ready to finish long blocking and get put in. The boss man's probably going down to storage, because I've been waiting for Amos, and he's got other things he's got to deal with before he can come get the boss man. Brett's bike. He sent me, these are all the electrical and fuel system parts. And then over here, I started him a bin of engine components. So he's got his rods, studs, all that good stuff for his motor there. So we can go ahead and get the motor out of that, drop it, freaking break it down, build it, and put it on the run stand. Chris Charles is done. This one's coming off the back burner here real freaking shortly. That one's done. Colts is gung-ho-leo. Here we go, starting next week. And the Texas Red Bike motor seems to still be running phenomenally. So, I purchased the quick shifter from Selfish. I'm going to go ahead and put that on that bike, hopefully. I just rolled what that cost into his bill as a payment, because he was just going to ask me to sell it again, just like he does everything else. So I'll just sell it. Sold it to him. That'll allow me to get this thing off of ECU Editor and onto a reliable quick shifter, because the Editor quick shifter was working on 1 through 3, but not 4 and 5. It wouldn't kill for some reason. So, glitch in the program, breach in the matrix, hell if I know. But it had something wrong. So anyway, this bike, I'm going to roll in here after this weekend, probably Sunday, and stuff the motor back in that bike. The harnesses should be here today for the run stand. I've also got a Gen 2 harness and everything to hook that up, including a set of broke throttle bodies that'll work just fine for engine run. As you can see, they got a hole in them, but it's above the throttle blade, so it don't matter. So I can do a setup for Gen 2s, because Brett's is going on here next. Well, actually, the one on the bench is going on here next, and then Brett's. So, let's see. As far as storages go, I got one empty trailer. The other trailer's full of completed bikes. I've got a ZX14 in storage that I ordered cases for. I'm going to go ahead and build that motor. And then, what else do I got going on? I think I'm actually catching up. I am accepting projects at this time. Keep in mind, time frames, I'll give you roughish, but they're going to be broad. So, like, if you bring me a project that should take me a day, I'm going to tell you 3 days. If you bring me a project that should take me a month, I'm going to tell you 3 months. Why do I do this? Because if I am fortunate enough to KO that project and have it out in a day, you're going to feel a whole lot better than you would if I told you a day and you had to pick it up 3 days later. Same with turbo build. If I freaking got to drop a motor, flip it, split it, build it, put it back together, put the turbo on, plug a max in, tune it out, I can do that in a month easy. But shit happens in that month. Now you're 2 months. You're really mad. But if I told you 3 months and we're 2 months, you're feeling pretty good. That is why I do that. Now, something needs to be addressed because apparently people are getting upset by this and my actions I took for it. The shop opens no earlier than 10 a.m., usually 10:30. I'm open late. Holidays. Don't freaking call me on a holiday, guys. Don't call me at 8 o'clock in the morning on Easter. It's just common sense. Being told I should be a man and answer the phone and tell him that I don't want to talk to him is not right. Being a man is not calling someone on Easter Sunday to check on your bike. Okay? Being a man is not freaking crying about your bike when there's no reason. So, is what it is. People who are completely self-centered and self-driven like that and will blow my phone up 4 or 5 times a day and don't grasp the concept of shoot me a text, I'll get back with you, you're going to be asked not to come. Okay? So, that's pretty box standard in all shops. So, that's where we're at. That's what we got going on. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to run to the machine shop. So, I have a set of rods and a head that need to go to the machine shop and get checked. I'm going to run and do that because today is probably about the only opportunity I'll have. All right, later.